can use the pressure with it, making you rethink every single time you pull up that shield. But we ain't got time for that one. We got a little bit switch up. We got Glentendo and Biddy hopping on here on the other side of the loser side of top 8.
Glentendo just, you know, kind of mugging to the camera there. Biddy, not so much. He's locked in. He didn't even have time for a fist bump. Glentendo's like, "You ready?" He's like, "No. I gotta think about this. Change my tag." And all right, we got Cloud and Young Link. Young Link, maybe a little out of favor in this meta, but hey, they're rocking my favorite color. I'm gonna be biased towards them today.
Oh yeah, and another Cloud in the sky.
The sky has many
win
clouds.
out the first one, so we'll see how it went out in the second one. As Young Link is the pick. Young Link can decimate Cloud. I've seen what this character can do in the right hands, especially here in SoCal. We got Kairos. One of the best Young Links to exist out on there.
Yeah, how is SoCal doing nowadays? You guys doing all right down there?
Hell yeah.
You guys happy that it's not too hot down there right now?
It's the heat's going up. We have a few fires, but that's all per natural and what kind of happens here in California and SoCal. But you're talking about how kind of falling out in the meta. We're seeing Glentendo just get beat up to 131%, while Biddy is just nice and chilling. But at the same time, getting stuck up in the air, needs to find some way to seal out that stock, needs to find that stray boomerang or a stray aerial, and that's facing in the wrong direction, leads into a 1-2, cleans it up.
I was about to say, you know, damage doesn't really matter. We've seen what happens with Bayonetta sometimes. You know, opponents live into like 250, still can't kill. But Biddy not having this problem here, just coming off that Angel platform, and Glentendo's already taken 65 to the dome. And no limit. What are we going to see here? Oh, that's unfortunate. I like the mix-up, but every single Link player does that with every Link.
Yeah. Catches a lot of people off guard, and you get quite rewarded. But speaking of reward, not getting after that climb hazard, and I love that little patience. If you're a little unsure, I saw plenty of times in Rivals, which is really hard to do in a fast-paced game. If you're unsure about the frame data of something, just hold on to that shield a little longer. Most players do not do an attack and then a grab right afterwards, like a tick throw setup. You usually want to throw out another aggressive option in order to cover it out, and usually the second one is a lot more unsafe. But speaking of holding onto that shield, you needed to do it for those multi-hit smash attacks.
That's right. It's not safe. You can punish after. But right now, Biddy just punishing everything. Does get caught by that climb hazard. You know, Biddy isn't really this Young Link that I was expecting. I was expecting more of, you know, throwing everything in the kitchen sink at Glentendo. But instead, you know, mano a mano, he's going in. Rolling up his sleeves, being like, "I'll handle you myself."
And needs to. You need to find a kill with this limit fast. You have to avoid and stop the bleeding, and doesn't find it there, but still has the pressure, and that's still going to be safe. Great stuff on Biddy. Making sure the fastball, and yeah, look at that, the patience with the shield, but unfortunately it's going to be the spot dodge afterwards and no reaction to the punish afterwards. So a little bit of a scramble situation coming in from both these players as they go and fight for the center stage and trying to get the up smash. Nothing is connecting. A lot of whiffs and pieces. And trying to land the bear six the sword after that confirmed the 1-2. Great stuff by Biddy.
Ah, he looked like the Wind Waker right there, the way he just did that dare into the head. Good stuff. Yeah, Biddy's probably been taking some notes from that SoCal Young Link we were talking about.
I'm going to admit to you right now.
Yes.
The only Legend of Zelda game I played is Tears of the Kingdom.
That's a great game to play. You should also play the others. You are so lucky that you get to play the others for the first time. And we are so lucky to see a game 2 between these two. Back to PS2. Not a bad choice to run it back if you felt like you could have done better. But if you lose twice, maybe pick a different stage.
And now all of a sudden, switch up the tempo, switch up the pacing. We'll see what can be done. And that back air hitbox, able to scoop up Cloud from the other side. Able to work out though, however, and I'm loving this from Biddy, consistently throwing out these aggressive options and hitboxes that really force Glentendo to respond to defensively with an air dodge, and is able to kind of catch them out. What a call out, by the way.
I know, right? Recovering high, it's like, no, Cloud does this. And it's like, no, I will call you out. You know, we were talking a little earlier off comms about the consistency of players in Ultimates. Young Link is not a character you really run into too much at locals, and Glentendo is kind of showing his lack of knowledge of this character. While Biddy is like, it's another Cloud. I've fought thousands of you at this point. And Glentendo is having to learn on the fly. We'll see if he can learn fast enough, though, in this best of 5.
Oh, yeah. And yeah, the get-up attack Invul frames at the start, so that limit cross slash not going to work out. Thought it was perhaps maybe a jump or a neutral getup, but the pressure continues on, and a forced air dodge trying to respond, but not close enough. So the bombs are thrown out on there, and great catch as well, but even better defense by Glentendo in order to kind of stay alive, but the percents are racking up, Swiss, and to me, that's bad news, because that's borrowed time, and that's stock number 2.
And Biddy, honestly, I was very impressed by the little setup they had there at ledge with the 2 bombs, looking like a snake player right there. I mean, the way that they were playing is like, okay, you know, if you're not really like throwing out a lot of hitboxes there, I'll set up for a kill. I'll set up for all the kills. 144. But hey, you know, fighting back, playing like they're already at 0% still. I think they're still going to come back here. Oh, yeah. Yep. 167 still alive. This hero can't die. That's all right. He always reincarnates.
I love that little mix there, which is like you've been consistently jumping at a shield for like a nair, because that is just such a reliable option. I'm going to go ahead and do an empty hop into
my God,
there, but
stop.
these down airs
dead.
are just consistent. Is it going to be number 3? No. No repeating of patterns. The definition is saying she's repeating the same things, expecting the same damn results. But thankfully for Glentendo is able to find themselves out of that one. And Biddy, I love the delayed get up, knowing that you just gotta wait a little bit to avoid that up air, but still get struck out. Not the best reward, but great Zair confirm into getting game number 2 in the back pocket.
All right, then Glentendo may be thinking to himself, okay, what's wrong? Is it the stage? Is it the character? Or is it just me? It's never you. It's always Sakurai's fault. Remember that.
True.
Okay, but we are going straight to Cloud. It doesn't look like we are changing stages from what I heard. It's a quick just run it back. But man, you know, this pressure there with those fire arrows also was really hard to like get down after that. And again, you know, Cloud usually does pretty well on this stage, but against a projectile character like Young Link, you are just giving them way too much room to set up like house.
And that boomerang actually ensuring the safety, but still, great stuff in Glentendo with that patience, saying, yeah, I know that you're still going to be safe after this boomerang with the quick reactions and punches out with these. You know, this is the problem with Biddy, getting a little too confident with the moves, and it's now throwing out, you know, these attacks that have way more end lag instead of opting to go for the faster ones. Like the grab has so much lag at the end, but finally able to catch the landing, and nice B reversal from the arrow. Dash attack collides with you're forced to burn limit and catches it with the down smash. Excellent stuff by Biddy.
Oh my gosh, Biddy on an absolute tear right now. I would say Glentendo's been doing a lot better once he's been playing a much more grounded game. Right there, trying to catch these platform get-ups. Yeah, if he doesn't contest in the air, he should be okay, but he has to get down back to stage. Come on, 007. Your country needs you. Your country of Jersey.
Yeah. Needs it out on there, but Young Link's doing fantastic stuff, keeping that pressure on, trapping it out, and using the down tilt as a pressure tool that, you know, Glentendo is just forced to really respect and try to catch the jump with the limit, with the limit blade beam, but not gonna work out. And reverse, but not close enough for the up smash.
I
but
saw the
thankfully
sparks.
The straight aerial will be able to get it.
That's right. Soon. But anyway, even stocks right now. This is probably the most even it has been all set so far. As long as Glentendo is able to just go in, hold on shield just a little bit longer. Lack of character knowledge is always such a detriment, and but you know what? Still has that jump. Is gonna make it back. Oh no. Good delay there.
Roll away. Gets the confirm afterwards, however. So 150. Climb hazard. It's a safety hazard at this point. Trying to stay alive, but utilizes it once again. This is so scary. You're just one hit of one mistake away from dying, and that's exactly what happens. Missing out on the climb hazard. Turns into a life hazard. Keep switching up on there. And now both of them fighting for this. Has the center stage control, but a whole stock down, so forced to still make these approach options, and Young Link loves it when you're forced to approach him.
Now Glentendo, you know, it does have the gamer lean in. He is super focused, but maybe he's getting a little too frustrated with just how poorly this game has gone.
Oh yeah. Able to continue on, and the boomerang, they always come back when you least expect them. And try to use the blade beam as the pressure, but bomb in hand, dash attack is a call out, throws the bomb away, and it has a new one ready to go. Great double jump bait, really awkward hitbox with that bear. The shield's looking awfully close, but still holding on for dear life as Biddy has no jump. Forced to air dodge, that's
No, he has a jump.
Ooh, the bomb collided.
No, he's all right. He just has to figure out how to get down, and there we go. Bear, still not enough. Oh, Glentendo just a little frustrated, being like, I've killed you 5 times already. Please just die. Wrong way, buddy. Wrong way.
Yeah, I tried to go for a B reversal, but not in time. Sinking the sword, not the strong hit, thankfully, but that surely will do it.
Great stuff from Biddy and Glentendo, hoping to at least get one on the board. Their hopes are dashed, and Biddy is moving on this loser's side. That was oppressive, in my opinion.
Oh, real good stuff. Keeping it up on there with that pressure as we're moving on. You know, different clouds, different kind of signs as Biddy was able to maintain just that control. In first one, it looked kind of close, but after the pressure, just the boomerangs and just too much to deal with, and just being forced to be in so many different defensive options was just a mental stack that, you know, it's a real big stroke, and Nintendo couldn't really handle that one. So Biddy, you know, congrats to you.
Yeah, and I do think it's a bit of like lack of character knowledge too. It's something that they're gonna have to be prepared for next time in the region. You know, if they haven't run into them in bracket in a while, or they're like, hey, I've only really seen you from afar, then hey, you know, just study up. We were talking about 86 characters. At this point, with how much studying you have to do for this game to be consistent, like for a long, long time, we might as well make a college degree out of it. 4 years of Smash University. That'll be $100,000, please.
I mean, why do that when you can get a scholarship to play Smash? I've seen a lot of players kind of get that recently. Fisher's College is definitely one of them. It's the mega, really scary school to play against in the collegiate scene.
It is getting to the point where the collegiate leagues are going to be the future of esports in general. You know, you're building up that base of fans with the college, you know, their friends, their family. You know, you are sponsoring and fostering the talent that's going to go on to play for decades to come. The merchandise, the branding, and then from that you get professional leagues at the top, and then you sell the collegiate leagues where, you know, you go to scout talent, much like you do for college football, college soccer, and other collegiate sports that are quote-unquote mainstream.
Oh yeah.
Hey, if you don't have big companies like Capcom sponsoring things like the Street Fighter World Tour or something like that, it's gonna be up to college to pick up the tab for grassroots sports like Smash.
Oh yeah. It would kind of get the future up on there, the collegiate scene.
That's right.
Get right in there, and it was